Habibi, come to Dubai. Habibi, don't come to Dubai. Hi, good morning, guys. Good afternoon, guys. Good evening, guys. Wherever you're streaming from, obviously live. I'm going to talk about this USA Israel war on Iran. To be honest, I've been trying to make this video for a minute. I haven't had the time. First of all, I've been obviously busy with life, busy with reality, busy with everything. So yeah, we're just gonna get into this video, man. We're just gonna do a little I'm gonna do a little bit of history with Iran and USA, a little bit of history. Just obviously we know where we're going, because obviously the war taking place as bombing in Iran, and obviously they're retaliating by bombing Dubai and um Qatar and all these UAE country. So we're also gonna watch some videos related to like references as well, of course. Yeah, so let's just get into it, man. So a little bit of history. As you know, um Iran control most of they control pretty much high proportion of oil in the world. The US and Iran used to be a close allies, as we know. They were good friends until the 20th century, when Iran discovered oil. As you know, American love oil, of course. So when they discovered oil, a British company was set up, which is hold on, I want to share the screen. Sure. So a British company was set up in Iran when they discovered oil. The British company name is called Anglo Pazial Oil Company, APOC, which is today known as BP, was set up, and their prime objective is to mine oil. And as you know, white people, they will give you certain deals. They like to like negotiate certain deals. Of course, they can say they will take 80% and give you 20% for the first 50 year or so. With time goes by, Iran were not really like comfortable. They were not benefiting from the deal, and the economy was not really doing well, even though they're producing oil. So in 1950, there was they have their own first prime minister, which is his name was Mohammed Mossadegh. This is the first prime minister of Iran. He basically nationalized the oil in Iran, which means oil can no longer be produced by British company. The government they will now be producing the oil, and the British were not really happy with all of these, and everyone else, of course. So which led to British people like boycotting Iran, and the British seek help from the US, of course, to organize a coup in 1953. On 19 August 1953, the Prime Minister of Iran, Mohammed Mossadegh, was overthrown in a coup that strengthened the rule of Mohammed. So they basically overthrown Mohammed Mossadegh and put a new prime minister in place that they can control, basically. Mohammed Reza Pahlavi basically ruled for 25 years and built infrastructure. He gave women rights and basically introducing the Western culture into Iran country. As you know, Iran is basically a mixture of Persia and Islamic Arab. So in his ruling, but at the same time, he was having like secret meetings with police, doing dodgy deals, of course, which obviously the Iranian are not happy with. The Iranian obviously revolt and complain that they do not want this guy. So in 1979, the Islamic Ayatollah Khomeini returned from exile and formed Islamic Republic of Iran following revolution that overthrown the previous prime minister, which is Mohammed Reza. He obviously ruled for a number of years as well. He died due to the age of hold on, at the age of 80 something, due to heart attack, of course, which Ali Ali Khamenei took over, which is and he took over for 36 years from 1989. So oh yeah, there was a coup, sorry, there was a kidnap as well, just to let you know. There was a kidnap. 56 students were kidnapped by Iran student kidnapped 56 American students and held them hostage for 444 days. As we know, the USA were not really too happy with Iran due to the whole their prime minister nationalizing their oil and obviously trying to do their own thing. So this kidnap was a reason to sort of sanction the country, of course. And obviously when you're on sanction, there's limited stuff you can do. And as you know, most of this country like Saudi Arabia and most of the country in Middle East, they all deal with dollars. So obviously the sanction is gonna affect the country economy, as you know. So yeah, in 1980, Saddam Hussein, who is also looking to boost his own company, was obviously Iraq leader, and obviously went to war with Iran, obviously trying to like take over the country, whatnot, and obviously seek help, got help from the USA, and he focused, obviously the sanction and the whole country were weak. He's able to like take over the country or whatever he wants to do at the time. Unfortunately, Iran has strong. They have like weapons in place. They're kind of like they're strong. Basically, they can back themselves. So which led to obviously a lot of people died. The war between Iran and Iraq lasted for 8 years, I believe, and a lot of civilians died, of course, and over 290 Iran people died. That's a little bit of history on the USA Iran. So a lot of people have been, obviously we've been seeing the news on USA bombing, Iran taking over, killing Ali Khamenei, and obviously with his family, of course, the media are not actually talking about that, which led to Iran obviously bombing US based in Iran, UAE, Dubai being one of them, I believe. And so I've just been doing a little bit of research and obviously thinking, okay, cool. Like I feel like I need to, obviously, as much as I'm busy, I need to like record a little content, of course, and yeah, just drop a little knowledge. Um, from my knowledge, as you can see, like hold on, where do we start from? As you know, the U.S. president, obviously, there've been ongoing conflict within the USA and Iran. So Iran control like big proportion of oil in the world. As we know, there's oil in the country. So as of recently, hold on, the Venezuela president was kidnapped. As we know, as of recently, Venezuela president was kidnapped due to them finding oil in the country. And now that the USA feel like they have something based on the ongoing tension between Iran and USA, And also, the USA will not allow Iran to build their own nuclear bomb, their own nuclear, due to them be scared or whatever it is. This time, Israel, they have their own nuclear, undeclared nuclear. So as we know, there's been obviously tension and ongoing war between the US and Iran. So the US, as we know, always want to be the powerhouse, want to be what they want to control the world. So as of recently, the USA kidnapped Venezuela president. As you can see on the 3rd of January, the US launched a military strike on Venezuela and capture incumbent Venezuela president Nicolas Maduro and his wife. So the USA captured Venezuela president on the 3rd, which obviously, as you know, they found the oil. They have oil. They have access to oil. Oil. Venezuela holds the world's largest proven oil reserve, estimated at over 300 million barrel. So obviously they feel like they have power now. That's always been something that we know that is there, that they're gonna potentially take over, of course. So like I'm just trying to explain my reason from the bombing, from obviously from my little research that I've done. I've already explained the history, what I think is the history between the histories and the ongoing war. So now that the USA have got a little well reserved. So for my research, I feel like this old bombing has led to the recent Epstein file. Of course, you have to look above and beyond what's going on. It's not just what you're seeing on the news. Everybody's getting distracted. You're thinking, yeah, cool. For my research, as we know, on the 19th of February, Andrew was arrested for the Epstein connection. On the 24th of February, Bill Gates apologized for Epstein file. On the 26th, Hillary Clinton testified, and also the World Economic Forum president resigned in February 27th of February. Bill Clinton testified as well 7 days before the scandal exposed. Guess what happened? Pakistan obviously launched attack on Afghanistan, which obviously we understand. And guess what happened again? The next day, USA launched a strike on Iran leadership. So with what we're experiencing, obviously you can see that this is not just an ordinary war. This, from what I can see, this is to make all these scandals disappear. Because if you think about it, like, no one's really talking about Epstein file no more. Because as we know, Mr. DT, his name has been on the thing for too many long. Like, so as you can see, I've gone into the U.S. Department of Justice site. Let me just type in something. So, as you can see, this is enough information about Mr. DT that you can see on the, like. So from my little research, from what I can tell, look, this is even more pages. As you can see, there's more pages. Yeah, with my man's name on the thing. So with my little research here, I feel like all this war, obviously there have been ongoing war. This war is just a form of distraction, like, because everyone else has come out. Prince Andrew has been arrested. The World Economic Forum president resigned. Bill Clinton testify. So everybody's been coming out. So the next stage, and guess what? No one's been prosecuted in America as well. Most of the document have been redacted. You can't really read it. So this is a way to bury like all the evidence. And Epstein file was a headline, as we know. Now everyone's watching it. Explosion. Nobody's talking about Clinton or Gates anymore. But the world is distracted. everything start moving. No investigations taking place no more. Yeah, like I don't want to make, as much as I want to make this video long. I want to say a lot of stuff, but I don't want to die. I'm just a civilian. I don't want to die. Like, you get me? So I just wanted to share lights on some of this stuff and let people know like a bit of history between Iran and USA, and also the parts that Israel plays as well. As we know, Israel after the World War II, there was a lot of lands that was allocated to the Israel people, and Israel obviously gets support from the US, and obviously we can't really say things no more like that. Yeah, they want Israel to be the main power among those areas, those regions. And also, I think we went too forward. So as I was saying about the old president being taken, so the president of Venezuela been taken. So one thing we need to realize here is this war has always been going. We know that. But USA cannot go by starting a war, knowing fully well, that Iran supply most of the world's, especially the European country and the China, the oil. So they could not do that. In some form of way, they benefited from the oil as well. So which is why they could not strike, and bomb Iran. But as of now, with this new oil that has been found in Venezuela, they can afford to do all of that. Reason being, let's go into the map. As we know, look, this is a map of Iran, as we know. So this little cross here is called Strait of Hormuz. So this little cross over here. Okay, look, let me just do just this screen. I don't know if you can see my mouse. So this little space over here is called Strait of Hormuz. So this little space control most of the oils that gets transferred to the world. So it controls the population, most of the high percentage of the oils that get transferred to the world. China be one of them that benefited from it. Japan, Pakistan, obviously European as well. So that's why USA could not strike on Iran anyhow. But as of now, with the new oil that's been found, yeah, this new oil that have been found, they can afford to do this. So where do we go from here? As you can see, I've shared a lie, so at least you know what we're dealing with. You know what capitalism country we're dealing with. They are obsessed of power and what they want to do. So yeah, I just thought I'd share a bit of light on this stuff, man. Like, this is kind of content, to be honest. It's part of the content I want I love to make. There's so much I want to obviously talk about, but I just thought I'd share a little bit of educational videos and just to learn what we're dealing with. I know most of the things I said today is more of like a freestyle from the dome, from top of my head, and I haven't really made content in a minute because I've been busy, of course. But at least I thought I'd share this so you know what we're dealing with. Like, this is more than what we see on TV. This is a distraction in the word. Like, there's been Epstein file. People have come out to testify. There've been enough evidence on Mr. Mr. DT. As you can see, like, evidence, like these rapists, these people can't be getting away with this stuff. Like, get me? These people need to be charged and be accountable for their crimes. Like all of these, Bill Gates being one of them as well. Like, you get me? All of these lies. So this is sort of like content want to like see, and as much as I want to say so much stuff, and I feel like ever since, as I said, ever since American found the oil, like think yeah, I've stopped. I've started losing from there. Iran has started losing from them ever since they found the oil in Venezuela. So these guys are just power hungry, trying to take over everything. They try to take over Greenland. Please just stay safe, people. Um, and yeah, you lot can start moving back to the UK now. Or you millionaires trying to trying to dodge taxes can start moving back to the UK. Anyway, I feel like I've said enough for today. Yeah, please motivate me. I need to. I'm gonna start making. I'm gonna try make more content, but as of from April, I'm gonna probably be activate my own personal Instagram back as well, because obviously I've been off for like 5 years now. Obviously, I have projects and stuff. Um, yeah, I thought as much as I was busy, I thought I'd make time to make this content. Right, like this is some sort of like educational content. I showed. Hopefully, I'm able to like clarify enough. As much as I would love to, I didn't really like structure it. Like I was just everywhere. I was supposed to link the Venezuela and the Star of Armors uh um route that transferred the oils. But before I moved on to the Epstein file, but at the same time, obviously, I hope you get the message and understand the objective of the message, of course, which is the most important things, to be honest. But yeah, yeah, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, of course, and likes. That's the main important things to obviously keep me motivated, of course. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. Um, yeah, I'm gonna call it a day for today. Thanks very much for today. Thanks, guys. Love you.